Bing Bang Boom. Fucking Murderverse 1.5. Just me and Gray Fox. I'm Ryan Watkins. We just fucked up. Y'all didn't see it. You're not gonna see it, and that's okay. Y'all don't have to.
Hey, you know when you're winning when you fuck up though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
that's why
we
don't do this show live.
Yeah, we're a real show because we experience technical difficulties.
How's that? Yeah, no, this thing over here fucking didn't want to cooperate on us.
Yeah.
It fucking fell apart.
You know,
that's okay though.
Because
it's all right.
Fire
it's
microphone.
All right. This is a learning experience. Y'all learning with us. Y'all gonna see us grow. Y'all gonna be like our little like
cyber parents.
Not even our
cyber waters.
I was gonna say like our children, but even further than that, y'all are gonna be like our little semen in our testes that are gonna fucking spurt out and just go and be all sorts of things.
I don't think I'm comfortable with that, but
it's what it is.
I mean, yeah. I'm not. Yep.
That's what we're doing.
Hey.
We've been drinking some weed and smoking some beers. So we're feeling pretty good.
Hey,
we're probably gonna take a shot or two here.
We're most definitely going to christen these brand new glasses.
We were trying to talk about White Men Can't Jump before the microphone wanted to fucking be a hoe.
That's a fact. It was we're
pretty much just
along with White Men Can't Jump. Also gonna talk about and shouts out to Rosie Perez as well.
Yes.
That they people were so
they go hand in hand.
Yeah. People be so mesmerized they missed it when you shouted out Rosie Perez in your battle. They missed it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about it.
Real ones will know. No, not underrated, but maybe underappreciated now. It's a fire movie.
Yeah.
A lot of like, just a lot of things going on in it. Mainly too like. He wanted, like, everything kind of, like, built up to that last game. He had to lose everything in the process just to fucking make it happen, too.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. Like, he won, but then, like, he just wins. It's like, okay, cool, he got a little bit of cash. He paid all his debts off. He lost Rosie Perez.
A lot of stuff.
At least he could play some basketball still, right?
He could ball, yeah. You white, like, at a time, right? At a time.
I mean, he could finally dunk, though, I guess.
Right. At a time where white men couldn't ball and definitely couldn't dunk, right?
I mean, Larry Bird.
I mean, you know, he was the Django one nigga in 10,000 though, right? You know what I'm saying? Like pre Larry Bird, they weren't, you know, it wasn't advertised. Like we didn't have Professor in the street hoops, right? In the and one, you know what I'm saying? So it's a little different, man. Everybody played, like, really, really played their role, like, on a practical level, right? Because, like, in regular movies, right, good, like bad people will sometimes turn good. Everything is very linear, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, Wesley Snipes' agenda was, like, it never changed. Like, he was just on that bullshit. And, you know, in the movie, right, like, somebody who's having a hard time will turn their selves around. But Woody Harrelson essentially never changed. Like, there's no moral. Like, he didn't learn anything, right?
Well, he just maybe he did, but it was just, like, at a rough price.
But, yeah, and it wasn't happily ever after.
No.
Right? Because, like you said, he still lost Rosie. And she was never, like, because, you know, especially at that time, in movies that they were not portraying women in a positive, constructive light. But she was dope the whole time. Like, she didn't grow into anything. She wasn't a damsel in distress, right? Nothing like that. She was dope from the jump and ended up really being dope. I mean, like she had to let go, but, like, she was still compassionate in her strength. You know what I'm saying? And also, it's just Rosie Perez. Like.
Yeah. No. And fucking God bless you, Rosie Perez. Just God bless her. Or whoever your fucking... whoever your parents are, whoever the fuck. God bless them.
Yeah.
God bless them.
Yeah. Hashtag Rosie Perez.
Dude, when she's just like...
AKA Cardi B's mom.
When she's just like in the car and she's just like I would want to die in a car crash because Rosie Perez was trying to fuck me. I wouldn't mind going out like that.
The cold part...
Not at all.
That's most definitely going to happen to you because she's going to start a fight with you in the car. And she's probably going to pull a weapon on you in the car. You're going to try to jump out mid-car drive. and still love that woman the entire time. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what weapon she pulls out on you, she's still gonna cook you a full dinner. Like she's gonna do breakfast, lunch, and dinner every time. She might have an attitude. She might pull a knife on you.
It sounds like every woman or like every housewife near the fucking water slide I grew up.
I mean, but if you had bars, you could make the meal no matter the circumstance. You know what I'm saying? You still slept next to your man. Like, you ain't forcing niggas on no couch or nothing. Like, you fucking, like the song Blues Brothers, Stand By Your Man. Like, she was really about it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the dope thing. Like, obviously, we got a modern take on it. Rosie Perez was like, she was really about it. But she knew when it was, like, too much. Like, nah, I'm out. Like, she knew, and she gave ample chances. Like, she was really, you know what I'm saying? She was understanding. And honestly, the water shit, right? Fucking, right? Like, when she's with Woody Harrelson, and she's like, just because I say I'm thirsty, right? And it's like, bro,
hella some woman shit.
Yes, it is some woman shit. That's a
bad.
fact. But
just because I say I'm thirsty don't mean I want you to give me some water.
Perfect, on point Rosie Perez impression.
Probably not. Probably not. I hope not.
But
that's not something I want in the repertoire.
But you get a little older, right? And you realize, you know what? She wasn't even really that out of pocket for the
No, I understand what she was saying, but at the same time, I don't know. I understand what she was saying, but it's kind of on some fuck shit too. But whatever. I'll let it go because it's Rosie Perez.
I mean, not only that though, the price to pay for what she was doing compared to like some of the fucking flaming, burning hoops that you got to jump through now. Like, her thing was understandable because it was just one aspect. It wasn't many fucking hypotheticals and shit. Like, she really just wanted to relate to her partner. Like, she just wanted it to be a mutual exchange. And it's like, I can't hate on that. It might be on some bullshit in the approach, but the end part is constructive. You know what I'm saying? And, like, not a lot of partners offer that thing. Like, they just want to argue just to argue. Or they want to gain a leg on you. They want to get a leg up on you. But very few times is there actually an end thing that's beneficial to both of you.
Yeah.
I'm just talking.
See?
Is this still some Murderverse shit? I mean, you
Absolutely.
know, because we still nerds.
Murderverse is everything.
I mean,
Murderverse is everything, everywhere. Murderverse worldwide. Murderverse international.
Hey man,
Murderverse.libsyn.com.
Ooh, .org.
And that's a real fucking thing. That's a real thing. Murderverse.libsyn.com.
That's a fact. Yeah.
So
easy money. Where else we going?
Where else we going? I mean, I didn't realize how much we can like talk. I didn't realize how much of real life we can connect to fucking White Men Can't Jump. To be honest.
Like, it's a great movie.
There's a lot of tangents in there.
Yeah.
A lot of tangents in there we can go off on.
Hey, hold on. I'm gonna time out real quick. And by time out, obviously we still going. I think we need to christen these glasses right here. You know what I'm saying? My boy Ryan Watkins, he got the art on there. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks to this I was gonna say this kind fellow over here, but we had a conversation one night where we decided that fellow or feller or fella or anything derivative of the fel and then it's usually an insult.
Yeah, that's real.
And
if you are you know, and just, you know, I gotta keep it all the way funky with my boy. He didn't say anything out of pocket. This was my own shit, right? So my own shit. If you're a brown and or black man, like, if any white person call you fella or feller or guy,
oh well, yeah, absolutely.
Like, all of that shit is out of pocket.
Yeah.
None of that shit fly. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong. If I'm going to drink with the homies, right, and I'm like, oh yeah, man, I'm chilling with the fellas right now. You know what I'm saying? We have that context, right? But if a white man singularly call me fella, like, that's not,
I can
you know,
see that.
yeah.
I
So
mean,
just in case,
definitely, if I've ever been called like a fella or something like that, it's been like, you know, fucking like a sarcastic or like funny ass way.
But still, though, like, you know, the context ain't the same for you, obviously, right?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
Somebody,
I understand what you mean.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah. So I mean, you know, just to clear,
Yeah.
some people might have been wondering, man. We might need to cover more topics like this. There's a lot of gray areas, but we gonna christen these glasses, man, because we ain't, you know.
For sure. I'm gonna address these even fucking comment sections even
Ooh,
beforehand.
comment sections.
Yes, the Jameson is cold because I'm a fucking pussy when it comes to alcohol.
Yeah,
and I'm probably gonna chase this shit right the fuck after with this Blue Moon.
I'm at the end of
Blue
my...
Moon is hipster beer. I understand that shit too, but eat a fucking dick.
And you know, as per usual, I'm at the end of the bullet. You know
As
you know what I'm saying?
As a great friend once told me to honor. If you can't come in her, come on her.
Ooh, boy. Oh yeah. It's a smooth criminal right there. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of stuff.
You know what?
What's up?
Kind of needed that.
Ooh, there he is. Hey, we all did. And we working out here, man. We filming earlier than
I'm
it
not
looks.
a drinker whatsoever, too, but we were just like sitting here.
We had to.
We were vibing out. We had the SOS.
Ooh, the SOS
band on. Oh, and it was great. And we were just like, you know what? We got the equipment. We're a fucking show. Let's just make a fucking another. We just keep making shows.
True.
We just keep making shows.
True shit.
Why the fuck not?
True shit.
True shit. Yeah, I don't really want to talk about Spider-Verse yet without Tantrum.
Nah, we don't have to.
Definitely don't want to talk about that yet.
Can we talk about Ingrid Goes West?
We could, but I don't even fucking remember most of that shit.
That's
See, we get in this weird habit of fucking. We'll be like, we'll be smoking the reefers.
It's true. It's true.
And drinking the beers.
And reefer and glaciers.
And then try to be watching some fire shit on Hulu. Shout out to Hulu, by the way. Y'all been having some way more fire, like just random movies than Netflix has been. Yeah. And we, especially ones that fucking, what's her fucking face that we love?
Is this an actress?
Yes, from Parks and Rec.
Aubrey Plaza.
Aubrey Plaza. We've been finding hella fire movie. Pretty much, if Aubrey Plaza's in the movie, it's fire. That's like our new formula for shit. Yeah. Well, because she was in Ingrid Goes West. Was she in Addicted to Fresno?
No, she was not in that movie. Okay, but it's a good movie.
I already got fucking proven wrong.
I mean, you know, here's a dope part. These are films with a strong female lead. You know what I'm saying? Like
very true.
You know, and they're great movies.
Absolutely.
But
and
yeah,
fucking also fucking Dave Made a Maze. That one I definitely remember. Kinda. Like I definitely need to run it back again because like I had to kind of question life for a second because I was fucking blitzed also on that one, but I was like awake enough to see the whole thing. And what in the fuck was going on there, man?
It's a great movie though.
I mean, literally, Dave Made a Maze, and he can't get out.
Yeah, y'all.
It's amazing.
Yeah, y'all should definitely check that out. Definitely check out.
It's like what did I say it was like? It was like Willy Wonka mixed with
fucking
Labyrinth. Fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Willy Wonka mixed with Labyrinth. That's pretty much Dave Made a Maze. It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. I recommend that literally to any fucking body.
With a very good like modern take. You know what I'm saying? If you older than like 26, you should appreciate it.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of bars.
Bars. Jersey.
Shit, I was gonna say. You know, we just so the people know, right? Cause we ain't really shouted out where we from and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we're a very Bay Area representative show that we're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? From the city to Skull, San Francisco for the layman's.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My boy 209.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm from the Valley, but like I've been fucking adopted by the Bay, and I definitely want this show to be a platform for all local Bay artists, performers, whether it's obviously if you fucking fuck with us already, you know that like we'd be doing battle rap shit. I'd be doing like comedy and fucking now. But I want to showcase anything that fucking is obviously like in the East Bay, North Bay, whatever the fuck. Like especially if y'all are watching this right now, like you just want to fucking like connect on some shit like that, like hit us up. Like,
Facts.
Like you never know, fucking. Because I definitely want to get like I want this shit to be like a Johnny Carson for the fucking East Bay. Or just the Bay Area in general, because like
Yeah.
we don't got no shit like that out here. At least not that I know of. That's like really fucking like for real, and like,
not
and I definitely want to have like you know, we know hell of you fucking rapper homies. Like we want all y'all to come through. Like we can fucking promote y'all shit. Like hit us up, Like help us help you to help us to help everybody else. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say like not to mention the very big misrepresentation of the Bay, right? So it's like I was even talking about it at work today. Like more movies recently are starting to take place in the Bay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I definitely feel like it's important that the Bay gets represented, especially in our present time, in a positive, accurate way. You know what I'm saying? It's like Ant-Man take place in San Francisco. Venom take place in San Francisco. So the new movie, Us right now, Jordan Peele's new movie, that's Santa Cruz, bro.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that they were sampling the I Got Five on it too.
Not right. So they're sampling the song, and also when they're on the beach, that's Santa Cruz. It's the boardwalk.
Oh,
yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I think
we
you're right.
like ran it and like read about it. Like we read the shit. While I was at work today, right? So yeah, that and then shit. What the fuck was I thinking of? Having a fucking Joe Budden moment.
Or fucking Ryan Watkins moment too. Fucking just.
I mean, fucking all them beers.
Trailing off
all the
like
beers you're drinking.
Yeah, and all them fucking reefer deepers.
Shit. Sorry to bother you. Take place in Oakland, right? And it's got one of the staff of Oaklandish and Mr. Fab in the movie. Yeah, just shit like that. And then there's one more. Oh, fucking Bodied, right? Bodied. Shit, we very well could segue into that if you want. I mean,
it kind of is what it is. It happened. It done and been and passed. I don't think it really made like the people I think like the real heads kind of know like it didn't really do much for the fucking culture. It is what it is. We got a fucking movie that's like kind of about the battle rap era as it is now. Like for better or for worse, like they did nail some fucking shit that is true. There is some shit in there that I don't think is really like how shit goes, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna tell you like this. I ain't even gonna get too much into that, but we're talking about us being a Bay Area platform.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
Right.
Like they definitely like missed an opportunity. Like if the movie's gonna take place in the Bay, like why couldn't there like be music from the Bay Area whether it's local or mainstream?
So I'm gonna segue into that. So us, MurderVerseRadio, we're a Bay Area, platform.
Yeah.
We're a Bay Area platform. So it's important to get other Bay Area representation via media, movies, whatever, and everything I mentioned is doing good. Even down to a bigger film like Black Panther, right? And just the couple of minutes that it take place in Oakland is a way bigger and more significant representation than fucking Bodied that took the entire movie take place there, right? Because in Black Panther, it's like, yes, they were Oakland in '94, right? And like in the beginning, fucking 5 minutes, something like that.
Yeah,
and then the rest of the movies all over the place, Korea, Wakanda, whatever the fuck, right? But they showcased it and represented it even just when Killmonger was talking about it, because he was talking about Oakland, right? He's like, you know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, we still Murderverse, right? So we know that Killmonger is actually from Harlem, and is, so, all right, for sure, right? But San Francisco, Harlem of the West, that's what they used to call it. Obviously, Oakland ain't that much different, especially in that timeline. Respect to the original shit, but the new shit shed some light on some stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they got that Bay Area shit across in a way shorter amount of time. So it's like we have an obligation just in our platform.
Absolutely.
But so do people who decide to film out here. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, man.
I mean, that's why too. Like I'm always kind of like pretty like anytime I make like these like wood dogs or things like that, I'm pretty picky about making sure I use people that like have like, you know, are like within the scene or, you know, shit like that, like little things, you know, just because it makes more sense just to kind of like, you know, put on for those that put you on and fucking give and take and all that good stuff. I'm guessing fucking bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's that time. We've been going in. He's been doing these Elysian space dust with these lagoon, log. He's gonna fucking. I'm gonna butcher this, but he'll probably correct me. Laguninas, Laguninas. Call now. Tell me what I'm messing up on. Laguninas. I can't remember, but anyway, yeah, he's mixing the beers, and doing the bourbons, and smoking the reefers. Like some fucking degenerates. But that's what we do for y'all. This is art. We are destroying ourselves so y'all can be entertained by us and laugh at our just straight debauchery.
What our timeline looking like?
We are at 17 minutes.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
rap,
we got.
Dog, let's rap.
We got all the time in the fucking world. Just fucking, just to lay it on these people like a '90s R&B song.
Laying on them.
Lay it on me.
Shit,
Isn't that an R&B song?
Hey,
Lay
listen.
It on me?
Hey, all I know, it ain't like there's an F on this glass for Frank or Fox. Hey, it ain't like there's an R on that glass for Ryan. Easy. I mean, I don't know. Hell yeah.
The only F he gives is in his whiskey glass.
Bars. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
How do you feel about, you know, because we Murderverse, how do you feel about all the Shazam trailers? Or Shazam, a movie, live action in general?
Okay, I'm already not going to expect like hella. I mean, the thing is too is I'm not the most knowledgeable when it comes to DC shit, specifically Shazam shit. So I'm not gonna be looking. I'm not gonna watch it with like super intent comic fan eyes. And I definitely understand it's going to have a super lighthearted tone because it's a fucking little kid. It's pretty much, I'm expecting the movie Big with Tom Hanks, but if he became a fucking superhero. That's pretty much what I'm expecting.
That's exactly what Captain Marvel, Shazam is. Yeah. And, like, that's going to be even more Marvel than fucking Aquaman. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it could be good, don't get me wrong. I think the actor that they chose was...
I can't remember his name. I know he was in that show, NBC show for a minute.
Like something Chuck?
Yeah, Chuck. Yeah.
Is it just called Chuck?
I think it's just called Chuck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He might have like the best like attitude, personality for the part, but I felt like the casting like not hella better, but they could do a little better. Like they shot it too.
I'm not expecting too much from it. Like it's Shazam.
Nah, yeah.
It's a little kid it's a little kid that yells out Shazam and becomes a god. I'm not expecting a whole lot from it.
Because we're not expecting a lot from it, it might be a sleeper.
But see, that's why I did give Aquaman the time of day because I wasn't expecting shit from it, and I did like that they like did a slight reimagining of it. But we already broke that like Aquaman down hell, so I don't want to go into that.
We don't have to talk about it.
I just using that, but fucking. How do you say that? The Lagunitas?
Oh yeah, Lagunitas. Yeah, man.
So the funny thing is,
some beer shit.
So the funny thing is, I don't know how to pronounce Lagunitas, but I was at the White Buffalo show in San Francisco.
The Skull.
The
Frisco
Fillmore,
for the black people.
At the Fillmore.
Fillmore for the black people. I'm just saying.
The opener was some fucker, but he was a brewer of Lagunitas. So before they went on, he told everyone in the crowd to go get a free Lagunitas at the bar on him. And
that's a gangster.
I'm almost kind of like ashamed of myself for not even remembering his name or his band name, but Shout out to you for giving me free fucking beer, man.
I think you just.
I remember the act, and that's the thought that counts, right?
I think you did some real justice, bro.
And
like, you shouted him out.
And, like, I have the intent of wanting to remember his name, and because the thought counts,
you might find
the thought counts.
You might find
the thought counts.
I mean, hey, man. Hey, I don't want you to take a ratchet bitch home, but it's a thought that counts. I just... Hey, man.
I don't want you to ask a ratchet bitch geometry.
What?
But it's the thought that counts.
Hey, don't have her count your money, but that's the thought that counts. I said, look, hey, man, shouts to Lagunitas for being a Bay Area beer. Bay Area beer. Petaluma, it's a ways, but it counts.
Petaluma. They literally have a festival called Petaluma Comedy Festival.
Hey, listen, man.
And I wanted to go to it because Dumb People Town, which is a great podcast, was there, and I didn't go because I have adult responsibilities.
Life
happens sometimes.
Something that you peons know nothing about.
Or maybe you do, and that's why you do listen to us.
Hey, I had to set trip a little bit, just a little bit. I'm not selfish, right? So I care about alcohol more than myself.
Okay.
And where I'm from.
Okay.
Right. So shouts to the Bay Area beer. I still do fuck with the Elysian Space Dust IPA from Washington. Nothing but misery and rain there, but like most misery comes good alcohol. Is that a bar? That just
and company. And good alcohol comes company too. As long as misery loves company.
Misery loves company.
And company loves alcohol. There we go.
And misery loves getting drunk.
Motherfuckers should just hire us. Like, see, look at that. Look at that, Elysian. You didn't pay us fucking shit. And we just probably sold your beer better than you've ever sold your beer.
Facts.
Get them on the horn. Get Elysian on the horn.
Like how long they been doing hillbilly fucking beer commercials, right? We done seen hella Coors commercials, right? But the Elysian shit for, like you. And
luckily
really
we recorded this because I already fucking forgot what I said. Fire. This is why the show's great.
Hey, speaking of the show being great, what is that cap you're wearing, sir? Where does that originate from?
Just bought a cap. And I'm wearing it because I watched the first episode back, and I'm so bald and so white that my head blends in with the wall behind us, as you can see right now.
Very true.
So I wear this hat, and you can probably see the hat line, like, imprinted on my head, maybe. I don't know.
Hey, look, man.
But
my
Bots,
boy,
shout out Bots Battles.
Shout out Bots.
I got a fucking Bots Battle coming up.
Subscribe to their channel.
I may or may not have a Bots Battle coming up. We'll see.
Pardon me.
We'll see.
Shouts and subscribe to their channel. Counterproductive.
Absolutely.
Shouts to Dirtbag Dan. You know what I'm saying? I mean, putting it down for us. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Blue Moon, Jameson. We can plug all kinds of other things that ain't paying us. Raw papers.
None of them
PlayStation.
We just
PlayStation 4.
We just drinking.
Asus. It has an Intel Core processor.
Computer shit. Murderverse, cause we nerds.
Samsung. Remote control for the TV right there. Samsung phone.
Hey, they'll never believe we have a TV there.
This I can't plug because that's some one-of-a-kind 70s shit, and y'all don't know about that because y'all weren't fucking outside back then. You know how I know that? Because I wasn't either.
And they wasn't.
And I know y'all.
They wasn't listening to SOS Band in the alley, though.
No, they wasn't because I wasn't, and you wasn't either. But you ain't listening to SOS Band in the back of Casa de Classy drinking the fucking reefers, are you?
But is it classy enough?
But are we doing that?
Oh, that's a fact.
We're doing that on the fucking reg.
On
Good
the reg.
times on the reg. SOS Band on the reg.
What else?
Blue Moon on the reg.
What else?
Fucking podcasting on the reg. Drinking the reefers on the reg. Good times on the reg.
Boy.
And you're here with us to enjoy those good times on the reg.
Fucking learn.
And you're gonna fucking learn today.
Yo, hey, so I don't know, right? I don't know if the boy Ryan Watkins is gonna vote this. I don't know if y'all are gonna get it later.
Oh no, this is episode 2. This is episode 2.
I mean, shit.
And then when Mac
I'm
comes
not mad
over,
either way.
when Mac and Tantrum comes over, that's episode 3.
I'm not
Because
mad either way.
I said I wanted episode 2 and 3 before New Year's.
That's true.
And we got episode 2 and 3 for New Year's.
On the off chance that you wanted to like vault this and put it out later, I'm not even mad. Cause like I want the people to see like, you know, like we still people, we still like regular. You know what I'm saying? We like both of us.
It or not.
I mean, both of us really on our 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I think you're right. No, yeah, because I was like joking around, but you're actually like talking about something serious that you're really hitting a good.
I'm just trying to connect.
I'm
just trying to connect. That's all.
Point on though, because we're regular Joes, 9 to 5, just like y'all. We're doing the damn thing. We got a camera, we got the lights, we got the fucking mics.
Yeah.
Y'all can do it too if you want to.
Yeah.
And if y'all fucking with us, hella love it.
I mean, like
hella love to y'all.
Yeah, hella love. Like, I mean, like on the essence of the Murderverse shit, right? Cause we on our nerd shit, right? And like I'm gonna tell the you know, the viewers, whoever's listening, subscribe and fucking with us, whatever. Like,
yeah, subscribe. We gotta say we gotta start being on our web series shit now. Right? So we always like, subscribe, follow
MurderVerseRadio.
Everywhere.
Yeah,
.com everywhere.
But nah, for the people, man, you know, this shit, like how I tell a lot of people, right? A lot of people that I care about, who are like getting to know me, like before we establish a relationship, right? Like the superhero shit, right? It's all about aspiring to be more. You know, it's everything. Every single comic superhero person. Right, like it was easy for me, right, to attach myself to these stories, right, because, you know, it's real easy for a lot of us, you know, like when you in the hood, you don't have too much to go off of, you know what I'm saying? So it's like the comic book done kept me out of a lot of trouble, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, if we're being all the way real, right, on our platform, which I hope we can do, it come right down to the X-Men shit, right? How Xavier is Malcolm X and Martin Luther King is Xavier is Martin Luther King and Magneto is Malcolm X. Like, every superhero is kind of like an individual of that person. Like the caricatures are fucking like trying to fight through like a thing, right? An oppression, right? And it's like, it's crazy when we hear people hate on them like casting colored people as like certain characters, right? And it's like, bro, all of these characters are like they're based off of us in some way. Even fucking somebody rich, Bruce Wayne, somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? Because like niggas out here getting money, but they for damn sure lost both their parents. Like, it's easy. I
mean, honestly, like how ironic is it that comic books raised a generation of kids that felt like outcasts? Like, how do we all feel like outcasts, yet we're all a giant population of people?
That's what I'm trying. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. That's exactly what I'm trying to say.
It's so weird.
And every one of these characters, right, is scrutinized.
If you every one tighten this part, it'll when you put it up. No.
Oh yep. Hey, edit this out. That's the dope thing, because these characters, right, every single one of them is scrutinized. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going through something, and everybody is judging them. It's like, that's why Spider-Man is such a dope character, right? Because Jameson is constantly, every move, even when he do dope shit, right? Even when he saved the day, the nigga done saved 100 people, right? And then Jameson be like, save some people, destroy the building. And it's like, bro, he saved everyone, and it's just property damage. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of these characters come from a great place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's frustrating. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. This is some real podcast shit, right? So Batman, the Killing Joke, right? It's an old comic. It's a great comic. Classic, right? So classic to the point to where they did an animated film. They got the artist to make an animated film. I got you. um, me and the homie Taylor Childs, shout out my boy Tay. Um, we childhood friends, man. We both from the school. We went and watched the Killing Joke film, and this is like, I don't know, maybe 2016, yeah, like 2015, 2016. And I'll never forget, there was some other comic book fans, right, sitting behind us, and they were like, I can't believe they're making Iron Man an African American woman, right? Because Iron Man now is Ironheart. I think Riri Williams, right? Who's who character design is kind of loosely based off like Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? And they were like giving shit about it, and it's like, dude, like the whole point of this superhero shit is that anybody could aspire to be anything. That's the whole point, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas done had like these little white girls and kids, like they done had the Barbie dolls for hella long, right? And the Ken dolls, these are all white people for hella long, right? I was still I was like still a child when they when we start seeing like black dolls on like a more grander scale. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, like I had the Man of Steel comic episode, or excuse me, issue 1. You know what I'm saying, with John Henry John. You know what I'm saying, based off John Henry with the hammer. You know what I'm saying, like, so it's like, yeah, man, like the representation is hella important. It's hella important, right? Who are your heroes, right? Where you get your heroes from? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy because I grew up on the same action movies you did. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like all the action 90s, 80s shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, and we didn't that's why like people like Wesley Snipes are so big. Cause they was the front man for hella shit. Like that nigga was a drug dealer and he was also Blade. Go ahead. Talk.
Is Wesley Snipes the most diverse actor there's ever been?
I mean, as a dark-skinned black man, right? The diversity it's not.
I mean, in roles though.
He's the most well-rounded. He's one of the most.
Like he's been Blade and he's been in Tu Wong Fu.
Tu Wong Fu.
Like
niggas don't know about Tu Wong Fu. Not enough people.
And
it's important to know.
You know what? They should.
Hey man. I'm not even gonna.
It's a good movie.
Cause that's still mid maybe early 90s. I want to say 94. Hope I'm fucking right. I want to say 94. I feel good.
Google that shit.
Fuck it. I'm gonna wait.
We got technology for that.
I'm gonna talk them through. Get your IMDb on Internet Movie Database. Shouts out. We not getting paid for that shit.
We not getting paid for fucking nothing.
For not a damn thing.
Yeah, shout out to our sponsors, us, you bitch.
Shouts out to me, fucking Ryan
95.
Watkins, and Tantrum on a mic.
95. Definitely Tantrum on a mic.
I was 1 year off. Not Tu Wong Fu.
Tantrum, yeah.
Thanks for everything, right?
Thanks for everything, yeah.
That's the full title, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out the whole Murderverse, though, actually, since we're doing that right now. Fucking Tantrum.
Stat
Tim, Plaid 9,
Stevie Ray
Salazar,
aka
Sleazy
Ray Salad Bar.
Sleazy Gay Salad Bar. I fucked it up, but yeah.
Hey, fuck him.
Fucking Lindy, fucking.
Is it Gonzalez?
We're
such assholes.
But no, who's the other like Bull's brother too?
Oh,
fucking
shit, yeah.
And like Bull's homies also too. Like all y'all are fucking great.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
fucking Timber.
So
Shout out to fucking Timber.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All
the fucking Murderverse heads that be in the fucking Murderverse.
Man.
In the real Murderverse. Y'all don't even know. Like this is y'all introduction, but we already fucking been under the ground. We're underground now, but we were like subterranean. We've been in this shits in the trenches with these fucking people.
Schindler's List.
We've been talking this comic book shit we've been having 30 pages of panels for y'all.
Talk.
Been having that shit. Been having it. Shout out to y'all though. Love y'all.
Facts.
Yeah, big fucking facts.
We got a little turned up.
That's fine.
I don't even know.
It'll happen
I don't even know where I'm going.
I
want to say some constructive shit to the people. Like we've all been there, but I don't even
no,
I don't even know where we was
no. That's why we got Tantrum. Tantrums are a constructive one. Like when it's just us two, like we're just on our litty titty, let's get fucking shitty podcast.
And it rhymes, so you know it's true.
So if it's real, it don't what is it? If it's real, it don't gotta rhyme, and if it rhyme, it don't gotta be real.
Boy.
Eh? Huh?
Yeah.
What was it?
Shot.
What was it? Huh? Boy? Or no, what was it? What?
Boy?
Huh? Oi?
Hey, shouts my boy.
Fucking SM. Sausage McMuffin.
Hernan Duran.
Swaggy Man.
Sweaty Guerrero.
My
boy SM.
Flaming Neon.
A.K.A. Silverback, right?
Silverback.
Hey, because your boy Gray Fox, that's
A.K.A.
Silverback.
Ryan Gosling.
The boy.
You heard?
Hey, he's that's a town boy right there. He from the town. SM from Oakland, man. You know what I'm saying? And the homie just moved back to the Bay. He probably gonna be a guest of ours, like episode 4,
absolutely.
episode 5.
So if you're watching this right now, you gotta be on this fucking show.
Yeah.
You gotta come slide through this fucking.
Because the only person who's gonna come before him or after him is the homie MC. Damn it though, Jordan.
Yeah, we gotta get
Jordan.
Damn it! If you're watching this, you gotta get your ass over here. Mac Mully. We already got that planned out, but
Big Oos.
Even for whatever reason you're watching this before you fucking come over here. If you are watching Mac Mully, if you are fucking watching this episode before you, because this is the thing. We're recording this today, and it is a Thursday, and Mac Mully's supposed to be here this Saturday.
Ooh, this is a Thursday, Saturday.
Mac Mully's supposed to be episode 3. If you are not episode 3, and you are watching this now, and you are not here on Saturday, that means you fucked up, Mac. That means you fucked up. That means it's not Return of the Mac. It's not fucking... You did lie to me.
Biggity back.
You lied to me. All those times I thought you'd show up on time, you lied to me.
Hey, listen, man, and I got all the faith in you too, Oos, man.
No, yeah, I definitely do. You know, he'll be here on Saturday.
Yeah.
No, he'll be here on Saturday. But if you're watching this and you weren't here on Saturday, I already want you to know from past me to future you fucked up.
That's real. And you know Tantrum is hating. Tantrum.
Yeah, no, Tantrum. If you're watching this right now, do all the hating.
Yeah, you know.
Get on it.
And it's like, it's crazy, right? Because Tantrum hating on you like he ain't late to everything we've ever done in our child, teenage, adult years. Like, Tantrum ain't late to everything, right? But somehow we let it slide, right? But right now, he hating on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got faith in you, man. I'm co-signing Mac. You know what I'm saying? Mac Mully, not to be confused with Mac Oli Oh. You know, for the Uso Samoa cats, man. Love y'all. Every single one of y'all. Facts. You know what I'm saying?
Big
my
boy
just cracked the beer open, man. I be like really hype when the homie Ryan popped the beer open. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm feeling myself. We're feeling good. We're talking that shit.
Yeah.
We're in that MurderVerse fucking realm.
Yeah, MurderVerse.
You know what, too? We might explain this a lot over time, but MurderVerse means because we are big fans of Zack Snyder, and there was this fuck out Zack Snyder, boy.
Zack Lives Matter.
And there was this fuck ass article that once said that Zack Snyder was too concerned with the if MCU was the Marvelverse or
Disney
whatever,
shit,
Disneyverse,
Marvel Disney shit,
Zack Snyder, the DCEU was the Murderverse.
Wow.
Because he was like on his dark gritty shit. So we kind of adopted that name because we usually because my fucking favorite comic book movie is Watchmen. I know fucking Fox and Tantrum.
That might be.
They usually
both.
both. Like
both.
If
both
it's not that movie, they usually tend to gravitate towards the darker, grittier, grounded
but
comic shit.
Yeah.
I know Plan 9, y'all, and fucking Stevie.
They with it too.
Stevie
they with
Ray,
it too.
They're usually with that shit.
Here's
too.
the thing, bro. Watchmen's still DC.
Yeah, no, that's what I mean, though. But like,
and Snyder did it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, and that's why it's so fire because like Snyder gave us that before a time when we really wanted comic book
niggas
movies.
still didn't appreciate.
He gave us the most perfect like comic adaptation for a comic book movie for the most perfect comic
and
of all
people
time.
still complained
people
about it.
Complained about it, and they
And
didn't
then-
deserve it at the time.
And then later,
even now, like over time, people love it.
Yeah. Everybody set tripped and nobody admitted to being wrong.
And it's just like, that's why we'll never fucking get a fucking hella great one again because we already fucking got the best one.
Yeah.
And it's just is what
and
it
y'all
is.
niggas wasn't grateful.
Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
That's crazy. We was expressing some love shit, and now we expressing some hate shit.
And that's how it works in the Murderverse. That kind of low-key rhymes, too.
And y'all didn't know that's how it works in the real world, too.
Ooh.
What? Hey, I'm with it, bro, because we got some time. I'm about to get another beer. Unless you got something. I mean, like, you know what I mean?
No, yeah, you can go get another beer. I can just fucking talk my shit to these fucking
I
motherfuckers
got
real
one
fast.
for you. Since we talking about Watchmen. Should I ask who is your favorite character besides Rorschach? Obviously, like.
Okay, so this is good.
Is Rorschach not your favorite character? It's okay to say.
Okay,
no.
so he's probably not.
Okay.
He's probably not. Okay, so this is we can get into this. This is good too because like if
really
you haven't
good.
fucking seen Watchmen by now, eat a dick.
Or I'm usually on that fuck y'all mentality attitude, and I.
We usually don't care anyway. But
I ain't
like,
even mad at my
I'm just
boy
saying,
Ryan.
like, this ain't some spoiler shit.
Facts. But I 100% feel like how he feel, but also. On some other shit. If you don't want to watch the movie, read the fucking comic. Read the graphic novel.
Yeah, I know the graphic novel. Like, I mean, the movie is pretty close, but the graphic novel, there's obviously some fucking differences.
Like,
and the graphic novel's super fire. Like, even when, because like when I first seen the movie, I was like 17, 16, 17. And then when I read the graphic novel not long after I watched the movie because I was so moved by the movie. So then when I read the graphic novel, I was like, dude, I was talking even to my English teacher at the time. I was like, this fucking graphic novel should be taught in schools.
Wait
because of the whole, like, the way they go in on, like, just the concept of justice.
Hold on, family. Time out. What did your English teacher say about Watchmen? Had they knew about it?
Oh, no, he knew about it. No, he was down. Like, because he knew about that. He knew about Metallica. I mean, he was just like, oh, yeah, no, that'd be cool. You know, he's just doing his teacher shit.
No, that's dope. I had an art teacher who was, like, with the shit.
Yeah.
Right? That's some Bay Area shit, too, with the shit. But it's dope that you had an English teacher that was with the Watchmen shit.
He was definitely dope.
That's my favorite book.
He was dope because, and I talked to him about the Watchmen shit because so my school didn't teach Brave New World, the book by Aldous Huxley. Okay. Manteca High, the school like across from us did, but not Sierra High. Like they taught a different book, but he fought to have Brave New World be taught because it's better. Like I forget whatever the other book was that all the other classes fucking did, but he was like the fucking rogue English teacher. So he taught us Brave New World, which is a fucking amazing novel. Honestly, too, now that I'm talking about it right now on the podcast, I need to like get that book again just to run it back, just to fucking for S and G's, for shits and gigs, shits and giggles. But no, that's an amazing book. But no, Watchmen is so fucking fire just because I love. Okay, before I even really get into why I love Watchmen so much, he fucking Fox just asked me like who's my favorite character, and like okay, so Rorschach definitely has like a lot of the most badass moments, and now the character I'm going to say is kind of fucked up, but it's kind of amazing. The comedian. Now I understand he fucking raped a woman or he tried to rape a woman during the movie, and that's a little fucked up, and that's terrible, and you shouldn't do that. And I can perfectly understand that, but I loved him so much. I love him so much because he challenged his like God the most, which is like Dr. Manhattan, you know. Especially okay, so I love the comedian the most out of everyone, and it's so fucked up, but it's because of the scene when he shoots his pregnant like girlfriend in Vietnam like in the head because he's sitting there.
That wasn't his girlfriend.
Or you know what I mean though. Like it was like.
Well, hold on, you got to give context for the people, right?
Well, yeah. So it was like it was like a war mistress. It was like a war mistress. You know.
That was a great term, war mistress.
A war mistress.
And like just for the people who don't know, right? Because the timeline wise, Nixon is the president, in Watchmen, and they was in Vietnam, and your boy comedian, like if we keeping it real. And he's a fucking modern day superhero of that time, and he's in the war. So like he don't give a shit.
Put it this way.
He don't give a shit what he's doing.
This way.
He just fucked the bitch out there.
That's all it was. He was a 60s goon.
Maybe a 50s goon.
A 50s goon? No, he was a goon all of his life. But what I'm saying though is like
comedian kind of old. He got the gray hair. And he's old in the 80s. He's like 50 in the 80s.
You were a whole nother ilk though. If you were a goon in the fucking in them days though, like if you were about them shits though. If you're a fucking goon in them days, so he was a goon.
Bay shit. You was with the shit.
He was with the shits. But I love the comedian so much because of that scene in Vietnam when he shoots the pregnant girl because. He's sitting there like he's challenging God really, and like, you know, and like Dr. Manhattan,
God was kind of stuck.
Yeah, because he's sitting there like you shot her, and then when he's just like, yeah, I did, and you know what? You watched me.
You didn't do nothing.
You didn't do nothing. You could have turned that bullet. You could have turned that gun into powder, that bullet into snowflakes, but you didn't. You sat there and you watched me. You really fucking hate humans, don't you? And that whole
you're getting further away from humanity every day. Like what? He was talking that shit, and it's like, say what you will about comedian, but comedian knew that was the whole reason why that nigga got killed.
And that scene is so like, once he says that, it's so like heartbreaking because he didn't want to kill her. Like if you really think about it, he didn't, but he did because he wanted to fucking challenge John because he just thought that John would fucking do the thing.
Nah, he didn't want to challenge John.
I think so.
John Opperman. Am I saying that right? Opperman?
I don't remember. I just don't remember. His
fuck, man. They might kill me on the interwebs for this.
Do it.
But shit, Dr. Manhattan, right? But he didn't want to challenge him though. The really like great thing about comedian is that he adapted to every situation, right? Because obviously, like because this is still a DC comic, obviously a lot of the characters in Watchmen are like caricatures of Batman characters, right? So obviously, comedian is Joker if he was a good guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like
he's like Joker with some sense of balance, but he's still very much in the chaos.
At the very least premise, he started off as a good guy. He's still apologies. He still raped Sally Jupiter, right? Which gave us
that's what I mean. That's why it's like
gave us Silk Spectre.
That's why it's like it's fucked up to say that he's my favorite of the Watchmen, but like he is just because like to me he's the one that understands like the matrix of the world the most out of all of them because he's so much just a merchant for hire, soldier of fortune. Like he just like because he says all the time it's all a fucking joke. It's all a fucking joke.
Everything you said.
And that's just the whole thing.
Also, you know, for the woke people, right? He's very much so the extreme version of some like white supremacy shit too, though, right? Cause like I
can see that
he's on some like fuck your American shit because I'm American shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on that hype, right? And it's like he literally, he raped the old girl, right? But then it's like who's to say?
Well, technically he didn't like get away with it though, cause like he started to, and then the hangman stopped.
Right, he beat him up. He didn't get tried or he didn't do any time. Like,
No. I mean, yeah, he didn't do no time, but I mean, like, he didn't like fully commit the act of raping her. Like, he wanted to, and he
Silk
definitely was
Spectre's
doing
his
everything.
daughter. That was the whole point.
Oh yeah, that's right. Never mind.
Yeah,
that's fucking
that
right.
that was the whole
you
thing
got me
in the
there.
movie.
You got me there.
So, but
they just did it in the movie. They just did it in a
right.
They showed rape in a classy way.
Right. Well, I mean,
they showed the beginning moments of it. And they
shouts to Snyder for not fully filming that, because the people would have picked Snyder apart for filming that. Right?
I don't know though, because that was like what 2008 or something like that. It was a different day. It wasn't like the Me Too era.
They picked them apart just for filming Watchmen, like a lot of the nerds, and it's like, I'm a nerd, okay, so I'm not hating. Right.
I think mostly the hate though was like in that time was in the mainstream media because it was a media. It was like he was trying to introduce characters that the fucking world had no concept of yet.
Bro, the comic book nerds were mad at him at the time. A lot of them niggas changed their tone, but they were mad at him at the time. And it's like, bro, other than the fucking octopus Martian that came along with Dr. Manhattan when he was transported to Earth, that movie is like damn near scene for scene, line for line, and it's great. And the casting is fucking great. You know, Jackie Earl Haley as fucking Rorschach is perfect. Fucking Night Owl as Patrick Wilson.
Oh yeah,
is perfect.
And see,
you know what I'm saying? Everybody is perfect. Carla Gugino as fucking Sally Jupiter, and old girl as her daughter, Silk Spectre's perfect.
Yeah, and
everybody is everybody's on their acting bars. Jeffrey Dean Morgan as fucking the comedian, like that's fucking like, cause you know later they came out with their single Watchmen comics, like for the characters.
Yeah. Like
to get a whole
I read a couple of those.
Bro, we could do a whole Netflix, Hulu, whatever the fuck series of Jeffrey Dean Morgan as comedian pre-Watchmen comic. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, me and the homie, we literally made a fucking music album based off Magic City that take place in 50s Miami.
Yeah.
And fucking Jeffrey Dean Morgan is the main character.
Yeah.
And he's hosting a show of Frank Sinatra in his hotel. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, this is a motherfucking actor right here. You know what I'm saying? He fucking he Negan on fucking Walking Dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jeffrey Dean Morgan is that guy. He's in Shameless, right? Fuck. Did I fuck that up? Yep.
I don't think so.
I got another guy I fucked up. My bad. Damn, he in another sitcom. No.
I don't think so.
No. Wait. Nope.
I don't think so.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got me questioning.
No. I fucked up.
I don't think so.
I fucked up. I was riding it a little too high. Go ahead, Ryan. Talk your shit.
Fuck, I don't even have no shit to talk, to be honest. Like, you were doing my job for me. I was just like sitting there. I was like, keep going, Fox.
No, I got you. We'll go.
That's why this is called.
Right back to
that's why this is called MurderVerseRadio and not the Ryan Watkins show.
No.
Because then I don't have to just sit here and talk forever.
We go right back to.
It just fucking switches between us. Maybe there's Tantrum. Maybe there's Mac Moley. Maybe fucking eventually fucking Plan 9's in the mix. Maybe he's fucking Stat. Whoever the fuck S him.
No.
If we fuck with you, come through the show so I don't have to talk so much, because I like doing this, but I'm kind of awkward too. So it's like, if other people can talk and I can like ask them questions, it makes the job so much easier. Makes the time go by faster. Makes me look like I know what I'm doing, and because I don't. But like I said, learning process. Y'all are gonna evolve with us. Like I said, drinking weed, smoking beers.
No Pokemon. But you gonna.
No Pokemon, but we gonna go.
Ooh, wow.
What was it that Hillary Clinton said? She was just like, I don't know about this Pokemon, but I just hope they Pokemon go to the polls.
Wow, that was a real thing.
It was a real thing.
Really happened.
She said that in front of us, a group full of people, expecting like
really
it to be like a positive thing too.
She
not her, but someone wrote that Someone read that.
Yeah.
And they didn't throw it away.
Yeah, because she got a whole team.
They
She got a
kept
whole.
that. Yeah, no.
She got a whole campaign team, bro.
She paid thousands of dollars for some dumb
No,
motherfucker our age to tell
Ryan.
her to say that.
But Bucky Barnes, White Wolf, nah, bro. She didn't pay thousands of dollars. She paid hundreds of thousands of dollars for a campaign team.
For some dumb
and
motherfucker our age that grew up in the burbs that has no concept of real life to hand her off a note to say
and everybody,
Pokemon
bro,
go to the polls.
Like the majority of her camp said, yeah, bro, you should say this.
You should totally
and
say
they
that.
did it. And they did it.
That's what's gonna get. That's what's gonna beat Trump.
Well, hey man, let me ask you a question, bro. Let me ask you a quick, cause when neither one of us are going to express our political standpoints. That's not.
Oh,
no.
No.
That's not what this is about.
We just been drinking, so I don't know. I don't even know how that got there, actually. Pokemon Go.
Clinton, Pokemon Go.
Pokemon Go. Fuck you, Clinton. You just got tied in with Pokemon Go.
Obviously, right? They countered her out relatively quickly, right? As somebody who has access to a demographic that I'll probably never see, and that also I have no interest in.
Okay.
Right. Majority of females and female Republicans voted for, and just to reiterate, females and female Republicans voted for Trump over Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
What's your take on that? Having a preference and being from another place than myself, right? Because for me, right, it's easy as a black man to be like, oh, female Republicans, that's funny, but I get it, right? Because your dad was a Republican, so you go along with that. So me and all my nigger friends, we laugh about it. Facts. Like, we laugh about it just like the Dave Chappelle, Chris Rock episode of Saturday Night Live, right? So you, as a woke, as a very, and I think woke is corny. Facts. Like, woke is corny, right? But white people have an obligation to be a certain amount of self-aware. And I fully believe in my boy Ryan Watkins. So, and it's like, you still like country music just on some music shit. Like, you like the music shit too. What it's attached to. So, with this political standpoint that can often sometimes be synonymous with country music, right? How do you feel about the females and the female Republicans doing their vote? And you would think that most of them would vote for a female person. What's your take on the whole thing, bro? No order, it don't even matter. But what's your take?
So, like, even more specifically too, I'm from like an area that's very much conservative too.
Yeah, and we still from the Bay, but there's some conservative,
but definitely
people
like
in the Bay.
More towards the because Manteca is it's a very pass-through town, and like
a lot of people don't know that, bro.
It's either like pretty much the thing out there is farmland, so like a lot of dairy farms, a lot of orchards and shit like that. Pretty much all in the whole Manteca, Modesto, Tracy, Stockton, that whole area really. Not even as a diss
for niggas. No. For niggas who drive, they gonna really feel that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they don't understand. They don't understand pass through. You know what I'm saying? Because California is big.
But even Manteca,
motherfuckers here in California, they think Hollywood, LA, shit like that, and they don't realize how much business is being passed through that whole state. We a big fucking state. For the East Coast family and shit, if you land in LA and I'm in the Bay, I'm not gonna come visit you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna come see you. We're not New York. We are not 30 minutes with each other.
Even the Bay Area is like a Hollywood to me from being just a fucking Manteca.
If you
like,
from out
even though
here.
I'm from like an hour away, like it's just like that is what it is. But so like for the conservative white women that voted for Trump over Hillary, so just general thoughts on it. It's like I definitely know of the So this is the thing. I'm kind of just a naturally an empath sort of a person, and definitely growing up in that sort of area. I don't want to say I understand the mindset because I feel like using the word understand gives like almost credence to being like I accept that.
Facts. I like that. I like how you worded that.
So it's not so much I understand it, I just see where the roots of their thinking come from, and I can understand their not understand, but I can see their intentions to things. And for someone like that specifically, like a conservative white woman to vote for Trump over Hillary, I just see it more so as like she would have been made to believe that Trump would have stood for more of her like conservative values, specifically religious values, because especially like from the area that I'm from, anything that involves religion is a very big thing. Like fucking like off of 99 going from Manteca to Modesto, there's a giant ass church. Like there's two giant ass churches, and for whatever reason, the smaller the town gets, the bigger religion fucking gets. It's an imprint. So I can definitely see like a conservative white woman voting for Trump over Hillary because she probably just feels like Hillary definitely represents a liberal elite. So she feels like, oh, if I go with this guy, he's red. I'm conservative. He's conservative. He's running as conservative. I just need to protect my conservative values. I think so many fucking people just play like their teams when it comes to politics. Like it's not even it's really not about like the people and their individuals. Because I think if every single one of us really fucking did our homework and really like did our honest civic duty and all that bullshit and like voted the way like we really should and do our homework and then vote, none of us would ever, it would never be like, oh, I'm always a conservative or I'm always a liberal. You know what I mean? I think we would always be we would always be picking someone differently. Because like as long as like if we really know, if we all really did up on our shit and knew what each candidate really stood for, I don't think anyone in America would really always have the same result if they understood everything at play. But no one will ever will, because there's definitely certain demographics of people that play into just the fucking the game and the rat maze.
So everything you're saying is a 100%. Everything you're saying 100%. So with that being said, how do you feel about people having better stat information on sports than they do in religion?
Fuck.
And obviously I'm talking about more so your demographic than mine. Right? Because if people were as passionate about, if people were as passionate about religion stats as they were sports stats, the same ignorant hillbilly, however the fuck our working swamp boat owning whatever the fuck, right? Because niggas still are working in that same pit too as well, just less numbers, right?
Yeah.
Like way less numbers, right? But a lot of us have the same. Not only do a lot of us have the same understanding, but we have the same accent too. Like in the South, like country grammar, like Southern, like the white people and the black people still have like the same kind of accents, whatever. But it's just obviously it's perceived very different based on what you look like. But going back to the original question, what I was saying to you, you know, what's your take on that?
What was, repeat it one more time?
Just like sports and religion.
Oh yeah, sports and religion.
Right.
I actually think like it's kind of funny because like I think usually
because they're essentially the same thing.
Yeah, well, and like
from their perspective,
and niggas
will worship God, right, and then they'll worship their football team.
I'll give you one more. I'll give you
and the media will market them the same.
So I'll even give you one more.
Yeah.
So usually the people I find that are the most religious are the most into sports.
Right. Right.
And it's just like they're already easily suggestible and things like that.
They're already synonymous. Like you could buy your you know what I'm saying? I'm from the city, so you could buy your fucking Christ Baptist Catholicism fucking Niners Giants gear together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
And
it's
I
like,
think it's-
and we're still one of the most conservative, liberal places. You know, L.A., New York, San Francisco, shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for these other southern ass places, like they're not marketed the same, but the media puts them out in the same radius. Like right, so like fucking Tim Tebow, he's the Christian one, right?
Yeah.
Right. So his team, not so much his team, but him as an individual player, he has made his team and his place where he comes from, right? The place he rep and his team is synonymous with his religion. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, both of these things essentially have the exact same thing to gain from you as a human being.
Yeah. No,
You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
pretty much everything I've ever, like, the older I get to, the more I just deduce everything down to, like, I mean, this is going to kind of turn into a bummer a little bit, but,
No, talk.
like,
We talking. Because
pretty
some
much-
people, hey, bro, some people don't know this shit, bro.
everything,
Like
I
respectfully,
think-
some people don't know this shit.
I think most of all things, whether we like to subconsciously or unsubconsciously or
Subconsciously.
whatever the fuck the word is.
Either way.
I think everything we do is just kind of a fear of death.
Unconsciously.
Everything we just do is a fear of death, and like people that are easily suggestible just go into people that are smart enough to understand that they can make people follow them and get money from them because they can play on their fear of death. And it's ironic because I think those people's fear of death is why they get idiots money from them, because they fear death themselves so much that they feel like they need to fill this void with all these fucking lavish things, and then these other people that are giving them money, it's ironic because they fucking are, they feel like if they give this money to this man that it fills their fucking void in their life. And like I think every fucking thing kind of just comes back to like how fucking much you just fucking fear dying, dog.
Ooh, some people don't know, bro, and it's important. It's important because it's like, man, you're
I
not
don't give no fucking shits.
But
especially too, because I've told you this before too.
Yeah?
Because
Yeah,
I don't
go
believe in
ahead.
no fucking God, right? But if I fucking die, I don't want to believe in God in fear of dying, just to believe in God, thinking that like you know what I'm talking about. Like I don't want to believe that there's a heaven just because I want to believe. I don't want to fear dying so much and like fear going to hell.
Time out,
like,
bro.
I'll fucking like if all that shit's real, then I'm like, all right, cool. Am I in or not? What are we doing here?
Bro,
like if not, then fucking send me down. But I don't give no shits.
Rhinoceros. Okay, Rhinoceros, pork rinds, Brody. You watch season 1 True Detective, right?
Oh yes, sir.
Bro, so your boy Russ Cole, he said the same thing. If you're doing this religious shit on the sake of some divine reward, then you're an asshole.
Yeah.
Straight up. That's
Straight
real.
up. And that's
if you're
so
just on
fucking
some
real.
religious shit, whatever, for your fucking payoff, like you're an asshole.
And you know what?
Like,
We can just even fucking like, because we're kind of going over the hour, but we can just fucking even wrap it up around just the fact, like, if you're doing anything genuine because you are expecting the outcome and you don't actually care about the act of what you're doing, you're a fucking asshole in general.
Easy.
And you can extrapolate that to any fucking thing all across the board.
Yeah.
And that's just is what it fucking
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
And
There's
that's
a
why
lot of-
there are some people in my life that I don't want fucking in my life, because of that fucking reason right there. There's you want the results and not the fucking, you don't want to fucking actually do the work behind it.
Yeah. And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, don't get me wrong, man. Like, everybody, no matter who you are, you have an expectation. You have an expectation with your friends, loved ones, whatever the fuck, right? Some people's expectations are like super small. Super small. Some are like hella understandable, right? But everybody has them. You gotta learn to really like understand the difference of other people's intentions and your own intentions. It's cool to get like, you know, like a mutual, to build a bond and a respect with people, right? But if you're doing things for people simply just for a payoff, it's like you're an asshole. And the same thing go with fucking religion and little shit like that, right? Like, so if you're just being nice to people for religious purposes, absolutely you're an asshole. And it's like, man, some of the best people, some of the nicest, most respectful people are probably some murderers and some killers and
Facts.
shit. And they just like and they had their own therapy or reparation or whatever the fuck, and they turned over a new leaf and they're like, all right, I really actually understand the value of life and my own and the lives maybe that I've taken, or maybe even that I just saw taken, right? And it's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna be super respectful because I know how short our plane is here, right? So it's like, okay, so those people, a lot of them, because I've met a lot of them, and I've been around a lot of them, some of them family, friends, whatever the fuck, and a lot of people can relate to this. It ain't just me, right? A lot of people can see these people who did bad things and turn their lives over, and are some of the like sweetest, best people that you'll ever have in your life because they've been through some real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, it's
and like,
always the people that have been through the shit that are the sweet people.
Facts.
Like,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like, and their wrongdoing might not be in a conventional sense, or even in a sense where it affects another human directly. You know what I'm saying? But these people decided to turn their lives around, and they're some of the best people. And there's people who haven't committed like crimes or been convicted of whatever the fuck, or just assholes, bro. Like, it's really easy.
Gosh.
It's really easy to decipher who is a fucking asshole. You know what
every
I'm saying?
time.
Yeah, it really
every
is.
fucking time.
Like, hey, bro. Along with the MurderVerse shit, like the MurderVerse shit, you know what I'm saying? MV, MurderVerseRadio, like the nerd comic shit is very much so synonymous with this shit, right? Because like at the end of the day, I'm very much so passionate about my black people and like what they do and like all positive, outgoing and all the shit, right? But it's like at the end of the day, there's still stuff outside of us, black people, that matters, and it's like, cool, right? Just don't be an asshole. I don't care what your take is, right? Because you're gonna have a different creed than me. At the end of the day, I'm not a woman, right? And I'm not white. I can't claim it, no matter what, no matter how hard I try, right? But at the end of it, just don't be an asshole. It's not hard. I don't care what your fucking thing is, right? Like on some superhero shit. John Jones is fucking green. He's an alien from Mars. Beast Boy green. Right, Starfire's a fucking orange alien, whatever the fuck.
The Thing's a fucking yellow rock.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know, but your character.
But folks are accepted.
Your character is everything. Your character is everything. You know what I'm saying? And I just see some niggas fold on me.
Facts.
And I got a handful. Of white people who are like solid. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Bucky Barnes, White Wolf, Ryan Watkins, one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like we're gonna do this podcast like based off of his solid human beingness. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like, and it's that simple, man. Your character is everything. Everything.
It's a great place to fucking actually leave it off, dude. Characters, fucking everything. Love yourself.
Comic book characters. Yeah, love yourself, bro.
Love yourself,
That's
but
real.
don't get fucking played out here.
Don't ever get played. Don't get little boyed. Don't get little girled.
Don't get
You know
little girled.
Yeah, be your superhero self.
Love yourself.
If you ain't
Make
got
your
heroes,
money. Don't worry
make
about
yourself
fucking
a
people's
hero.
fuck shit.
Yeah.
I'm Ryan Watkins.
Yeah, Gray Fox, Frank Yeager, White Wolf,
MurderVerse Radio. You
yeah.
fucking bitch.
You bitch.